we never saw it coming.
19-year-old Niel Romero remembers Chad Desoto for his large vocabulary, quirky but carefree personality, and talent for music. So when news dropped that his high school friend was behind last Tuesday's rampage in Tumon that left 3 Japanese tourists dead and 11 others injured, Romero was in disbelief.
I was so shocked to hear the news because none of which I described Chad was him. He had no record of violence ever. He never got angry with any of us. Even when he was being teased, he never got angry.
Romero met Desoto at a party years ago. Later, Desoto landed the leading role in the 2011 John F. Kennedy High School student-produced full-length movie I Heart GU, a project to raise funds for prom and graduation and co-directed by Romero. A day after the Tumon incident, the cast and crew members showed up to Romero's work where they cried and coped together.
The Chad in the movie 3 years ago was a completely different man that he is now. We all got so close to Chad over those few years, and it's just unbelievable for us. I mean, when you work with someone like that, and in one night changes on you, becomes a murderer, it's so hard.
Among those injured last Tuesday and later discharged from the hospital with stab wounds was JFK graduate Keilani Kichichu.
I believe she was at the wrong place at the wrong time. I mean, Keilani Kichichu, she's a good friend of ours, and she's even worked in a few of my productions. She was even an extra in the movie, and Chad is very good friends with her. Not only that, her other half plays a role in my movie, and him and Chad were very close.
Romero believes Kichichu may have recognized Desoto and tried to stop him.
I saw a video clip of everyone starting to get closer to the car because probably they thought there was he was injured or something was wrong with him, and after a while he got out of the car and started chasing all of them.
Following the movie I Heart GU, Romero worked with Desoto in the production group Project Inspire, shooting commercials. Desoto later removed himself from the group to focus on graduating from high school, which he did in 2012 at 20 years old. Romero speculates Desoto's parents' divorce in 2009 may have hindered his ability to graduate on time. He also speculates his grandfather's death may have caused him to detach himself from close friends.
He started to detach himself from people, start to really just not pay attention to any of the work anymore. And we were wondering if he was okay or not. And so he wanted to, after a while he just didn't show up anymore, and he wasn't working, he wasn't going to school anymore. He didn't plan on going to college here. So we didn't know what he was doing.
While results have yet to determine if Desoto was under the influence of drugs or alcohol the night of the rampage, Romero says he only remembers his friend taking prescribed antidepressants to sleep at night. Despite rarely seeing one another over the last year, Romero says he and friends met Desoto the night before the tragedy, where Desoto hoped to sell sound and music equipment in Leave Island.
We were asking him, Chad, we just wanted to make sure you're okay. I mean, we'll help you out, we'll get you the money, but your health and you is the most important thing right now. You're not going to do anything stupid, are you? And he said, no, man, this is strictly business. And that's what we left off on.
With a week to reflect, Romero understands the island community may be angry, but asks they refrain from creating fake Facebook accounts and sharing harsh words on the internet.
And it's going to make moving on so much harder when all we need right now is healing. I mean,
reporting for Guam's News Network, I'm Crystal Paco.